While American parents spend over $400 on elaborate birthday parties complete with princess themes and bounce houses, an Amish child's birthday passes like any ordinary Tuesday morning. No cake waiting on the kitchen table, no wrapped gifts hidden in closets, no excited chorus of happy birthday echoing through the house. What we're missing about this stark difference runs deeper than you might imagine. The shocking biblical truth they follow. Two specific biblical birthday stories horrify every Amish parent to their core. In the book of Genesis, Pharaoh's birthday celebration ended with an execution. The chief baker was hanged while the royal court feasted and celebrated. Centuries later, King Herod's birthday party concluded with the brutal beheading of John the Baptist, served on a silver platter to satisfy a dancing girl's request. These ancient events became the cornerstone of modern Amish child-rearing philosophy. They don't view these as coincidental tragedies. They see them as divine warnings about the spiritual darkness that birthday celebrations invite into their homes. The scripture-based conviction runs this deep. Individual celebration equals dangerous pride. And pride, they believe, opens the door to evil itself. The dark ancient origins they discovered. The Amish uncovered something most Americans never learn about birthday parties. Ancient pagan goddess Artemis worship connected directly to birthday celebration rituals. Roman emperor celebrations required citizens to participate in honoring these rulers as gods. Early Christians chose death over participation. Those birthday candles we light without thinking twice? They originated as offerings placed on ancient pagan altars. The birthday wish tradition traces back to Egyptian and Babylonian practices of invoking spirits through ritual requests. The Amish recognize occult symbolism in seemingly innocent modern parties that most of us miss completely. They discovered that early Christians completely rejected these practices for over 300 years. The Catholic Church actually banned birthday celebrations until the 1800s, viewing them as fundamentally pagan in nature. The connection between horoscopes, astrology, and birthday significance reveals why the Amish view birthday wishes as prayers directed toward false gods. This historical knowledge shaped their complete rejection of celebration culture in ways that go far beyond simple tradition. What they do. Instead, Amish families acknowledge aging without placing individual spotlight on any single child. Instead of birthday parties, they practice daily gratitude circles where each family member shares something they appreciate about their day. These moments replace the need for special day attention because appreciation flows consistently throughout the year. Community milestone celebrations build belonging instead of feeding individual ego. Barn-raising celebrations teach children that their greatest joy comes from serving others' needs rather than receiving attention for themselves. Seasonal celebrations unite entire families around shared values rather than dividing attention toward one person. Children learn to find deep satisfaction in work achievement recognition. When a child masters a new skill like woodworking or quilting, the entire community acknowledges their contribution. But the focus remains on how their ability serves others, not on personal achievement. Weekly family sharing circles provide consistent attention that doesn't require special occasions. Harvest celebrations teach children about natural life cycles without artificial milestone creation. The practice of surprise acts of service replaces gift-giving traditions, showing love through action rather than material objects. This system creates stronger family bonds than birthday-focused cultures, because attention flows naturally rather than being concentrated into pressure-filled annual events that often disappoint despite enormous effort and expense. The surprising psychology behind their choice. Stanford University studies reveal how birthday celebrations actually affect child development and entitlement patterns. Children who receive intense birthday attention develop different relationships with validation compared to those raised without this cycle. The research shows reduced anxiety levels in children without celebration pressure. Amish children avoid consumer culture marketing specifically targeted at birthdays, which protects them from artificial desire creation. Doctor. Tim Kasser's extensive research on materialism and childhood happiness demonstrates that children focused on material rewards score lower on satisfaction measures than those taught to find joy in relationships and contribution. Community-focused children consistently score higher on empathy and cooperation psychological tests. Studies on social comparison theory reveal how birthday party competition culture creates anxiety cycles that Amish children completely avoid. The psychological benefits of teaching children that every day matters equally shows up in research on delayed gratification. How absence of birthday attention cycles affects personality development becomes clear when examining Amish communities. These children develop internal rather than external validation systems. Studies show increased gratitude levels in children without special day expectations. The confidence that develops through community contribution rather than individual celebration creates stronger psychological foundations. Research reveals correlations between helicopter parenting and birthday party pressure that affect family dynamics long-term. Dr. Kasser's longitudinal studies demonstrate how reduced social media birthday comparison culture benefits mental health outcomes significantly. Real-world challenges they navigate. When Amish children attend public schools, birthday celebrations create complex situations requiring careful navigation. Teachers often struggle with classroom policies when religious accommodation requests conflict with traditional celebration practices. Supreme Court cases established Amish rights to refuse participation in activities that conflict with their religious beliefs, but implementation varies widely across different school districts. The legal battles fought over religious accommodation in educational settings continue to shape policy today. Different Amish communities handle varying levels of strictness, creating confusion for outsiders trying to understand their practices. Old Order Amish maintain complete birthday avoidance, while some conservative Amish groups allow quiet acknowledgement without celebration. During Rumspringa, when Amish youth experience the outside world, birthday culture becomes particularly challenging. Workplace situations create dilemmas when Amish adults face mandatory birthday celebrations for colleagues. Amish-owned businesses must establish policies for handling employee birthday expectations without compromising their values. Medical appointments complicate matters when age documentation requires birthday focus. Legal document challenges arise in a culture that deliberately downplays birth dates for spiritual reasons. School district policies attempting to accommodate religious birthday objections while maintaining inclusive classroom environments require careful balance. Amish children often face the difficult task of explaining their beliefs to confused classmates who cannot understand why someone would refuse celebration. The delicate balance between accommodation and integration in modern society creates ongoing stress for families maintaining beliefs while participating in broader community life. The deeper philosophy that drives everything. Time functions as sacred rhythm versus personal achievement milestone in Amish theological understanding. The biblical principle of dying to self gets lived out through daily family practices that consistently choose community needs over individual desires. Birthday avoidance connects directly to their prohibition of photographs because both practices protect against worldly pride. The spiritual discipline of anonymity serves as protection against the pride that they believe destroys spiritual life. Individual celebration threatens their understanding of biblical humility in fundamental ways. The connection between birthday rejection and complete separation from worldly values reinforces their entire community over individual worldview. This practice teaches children that God's timing matters more than human milestone creation. The spiritual significance of treating every day as equally sacred prevents the artificial hierarchy that birthday culture creates between ordinary days and special occasions. They believe individual celebration disrupts God's intended community harmony. Biblical examples of humility provide justification for birthday rejection, while the theological foundation warns that individual attention leads directly to spiritual pride. Teaching children to serve others on their birth date builds Christian character through practical application. The spiritual discipline of finding joy in others' success rather than personal recognition prepares children for lifelong submission to community wisdom. Birthday celebration connects to the English world they reject because it trains children for narcissistic adult behavior patterns that conflict with biblical submission and humility. What this reveals about our modern birthday obsession. Child psychologist Dr. Jean Tweng's research demonstrates measurable increases in narcissism within birthday-focused cultures. The average American family's $500 annual birthday party spending creates psychological pressure that affects family relationships in ways most parents never consider. Social media amplification of birthday comparison culture correlates with increased childhood anxiety rates, according to multiple psychological studies. Research shows how birthday party pressure creates family financial stress that damages relationships through unrealistic expectation cycles. Studies reveal increased depression rates in children from birthday, social comparison cycles, particularly among families unable to afford elaborate celebrations. The birthday party industry's $20 billion annual revenue reveals cultural priorities that prioritize temporary excitement over lasting character development. Instagram and Facebook birthday culture creates validation addiction patterns in children that persist into adulthood. Research on alternative expressions of love demonstrates how non-material focus builds lasting character rather than creating dependency on external validation. Studies show how reduced material focus strengthens genuine family emotional connections. The Amish challenge fundamental assumptions about what children actually need for genuine happiness versus what consumer culture tells us they require. Dr. Kasser's longitudinal studies reveal how materialism impacts family relationships across generations. Birthday culture inadvertently teaches children that love equals expensive celebration, creating unrealistic relationship expectations. Research on delayed gratification benefits shows how Amish birthday practices naturally develop patience and internal motivation systems that serve children throughout their lives. The surprising results of their system, longitudinal studies tracking Amish children's psychological development compared to mainstream American children, reveal remarkable differences. Research consistently shows lower rates of anxiety, depression, and behavioral problems in Amish communities, despite their rejection of modern celebration culture. Children, without birthday pressure, develop stronger intrinsic motivation systems according to educational psychology research. Studies on academic performance and social cooperation in birthday-free environments demonstrate unexpected advantages. The confidence levels of children who don't receive individual celebration, attention, surprise researchers studying community-based child development. Research on gratitude development shows how children without special day expectations develop deeper appreciation for daily experiences. Amish children score significantly higher on empathy and community contribution psychological measures. Studies reveal reduced materialism paired with increased life satisfaction among Amish youth compared to their mainstream counterparts. Lower rates of teenage rebellion and substance abuse in birthday-free communities challenge assumptions about what motivates healthy adolescent development. Research on family cohesion demonstrates stronger bonds in cultures without individual celebration focus. Studies on resilience and coping mechanisms reveal how community-focused upbringing creates superior stress management abilities. The entrepreneurial success rates of adults raised without birthday celebrations surprise business researchers studying motivation patterns. Former Amish individuals interviewed about their birthday-free childhoods consistently report positive memories and stronger family relationships. Studies on lasting psychological benefits demonstrate how reduced childhood materialism creates more satisfied adults who prioritize relationships over possessions. These research findings force us to question whether our birthday obsession actually serves our children's best interests, or whether we've been conditioned by consumer culture to believe that expensive celebration equals genuine love.
The hidden cost of our birthday culture. The American birthday industry operates on manufactured urgency that creates artificial family stress cycles. Parents report feeling inadequate when they cannot afford elaborate celebrations, leading to credit card debt and family financial strain that lasts months beyond single-party events. Child psychologists document increased anxiety in children whose birthday expectations exceed family resources. Social media platforms profit from birthday comparison culture by selling targeted advertisements during birthday months. Instagram and Facebook birthday posts create validation addiction cycles where children measure their worth through likes, comments, and public displays of celebration. Research shows children whose birthdays receive minimal social media attention experience genuine depression and feelings of abandonment. The pressure to create Pinterest-perfect birthday experiences causes parents to prioritize appearance over authentic connection. Time spent planning elaborate themes, decorations, and entertainment replaces meaningful one-on-one time with children. Studies reveal that children remember emotional connection from birthdays more than expensive decorations or entertainment. Birthday party competition among parents creates community division rather than unity. Families feel pressured to escalate celebration expenses to maintain social status, leading to financial stress that affects marriage relationships. The unintended consequence teaches children that love requires expensive demonstration rather than consistent daily care and attention. What happens when Amish children enter the modern world? Amish individuals who transition to mainstream American culture provide unique perspectives on birthday celebration differences.